Hey teachers, Andrew Davies here from the Magic School team. Today I'm going to walk you through how to use one of Magic School's newest features, the Class Writing Feedback tool. All right, let's dive in and check it out. So here we are in the Magic School platform. I'm going to go up to the top left and I'm going to click Class Writing Feedback. So this screen is your teacher dashboard where you can see all the previous assignments that you've created. So I'm going to go up to the top right corner and click Create Assignment. Now here's where you'll put in all of your assignment details. To save us some time, I already pre-populated a few fields. The assignment name is Pencils or Programs. Traditional animation is here to stay. This is an ECR star practice, and this is for 5th grade students. The assignment description. Students will write an extended constructed response based on the article provided. Here is the prompt. Read the article, Pencils or Programs, Traditional Animation is Here to Stay. Based on the information in the article, write a response to the following. Explain the effects that technology has had on animation. Now you may have noticed in my description I said based on the article. So I'm gonna go down to Add File. I'm gonna go to my Google Drive and I'm gonna add the actual article from the star released test. There we go, it's now attached. Then I need to select a rubric. So I'm gonna click Add Rubric. Now there's 3 options here. One is to have Magic School just create a rubric for me. I could upload a rubric if I have a specific set of guidelines I need this to follow. And I can also pull up my rubric library if there's rubrics I've already created. For this one, since I'm using the State of Texas's rubric, I'm gonna go to Upload Rubric and I'm gonna actually drop in the rubric that I grabbed from the TEA website. Now, this isn't gonna necessarily use the exact rubric, but what it will do is take that rubric and morph it into something that will work with the Magic School program. It took all the information off of that rubric and created a 4-point scale. Now, if I'm not happy with this rubric, I can always go to start over, and maybe I wanna try to create a rubric from scratch instead. I could do a 5-point scale instead, and then I could upload that same rubric, generate, and see if this rubric aligns a little bit more with what I'm looking for. This looks to work well for me, so I'm gonna save this rubric. Now, feedback options. I can decide what type of feedback I want my students to receive. So you have glows and grows, next steps, and a score breakdown. I'm gonna go ahead and give them the full gamut just so you can see what it looks like. Now that the assignment is ready to go, we just need our student writing pieces. So I'm gonna connect to Google Drive. So now that I have my Google Drive open, you can see several writing pieces that I have ready to go. So I went ahead and selected all of those writing samples. So now the student submissions are all uploaded. I'm gonna go down to Start Assessment. All right, so once these scores have populated, as you can see here, you'll notice on the far right that it says the status is needs approval. And then I'm gonna go review each of these writing assignments. So I'm gonna click Review. Now what I absolutely love about this is the fact that this keeps the human in the loop. It shows you all the glows, all the grows, the next steps for the students, and the score breakdown. What I really love though is the fact that you can go in as the teacher and edit any of this that you see fit. You can go in and change the points manually as well as the itemized feedback. Let's say that you are happy with this, you feel like this student's score looks correct. So I'm gonna go up to the top right and hit approve, and then I can share this with the student. I'm gonna share all of this information. Now, watch this. I'm gonna go click these 3 little dots and I'm gonna go to open the actual Google Doc. And just like that, in one click, every single piece of feedback is here on the student's original writing sample. So now that I've gone through and I've approved all the writing feedback, I'm going to hit share to all students. Just like that, all students have their feedback right back on their Google Documents. Now on this dashboard, I want to show you a couple more things. Up at the top, you can see the assignment details. You can see the rubric and how things were scored. You can go check out all the different insights that were given to you based on your students' performance. So here you can see that the class average was a 68%, tells you a clear strength, and then some areas that need to be improved. You can see the class average here and then the actual grade breakdown. You can see the distribution of performance, how they did in each criterion. But then this is my favorite part. I can go to view all insights. I've got areas of strength, including the names of the students and who showed those areas of strength. Areas for growth, helping you maybe set up some small group interventions, some next steps for students, and then some celebrations, students that you could shout out and share what they did specifically in their writing piece. I think you're gonna find that this tool is going to save you a ton of time, but also more importantly, give your students back timely feedback that they normally would have to wait a much longer time for.